Yeah, Sonny got beat again, didn't he? Yeah, it was good to see, wasn't it? I don't think it was as satisfying, as seeing him get beat by Bam Rodriguez. I think that's because it was his first loss, Sonny Edwards, so it would have affected him more, getting beat for the first time. And he tried to wear like 21-0, on his shorts, because he was like 20-0 going into the fight. So he was acting like it was a foregone conclusion, that he'd beat Bam Rodriguez. And like Sonny was saying to Bam Rodriguez, after the weigh-in or the press conference, yeah, go and take your IV drips, go and take your injections, go and take your pills, yeah, this and that, acting like he's cheating and that. So to see him get beat there was satisfying. This one here, it was nice. There's 3 of them in it. One's called Gamal, one's called Yafal, and one's called Galal. I don't know which one's which. But one of them smacked up Sonny Edwards. It was a good little fight, to be honest. It was quite entertaining. The little weights. Cesaro saying no one cares about the lighter weights. No one cares about your fight with Otto Wallin. Him acting all stuck up and arrogant. Demanding more money.
Yo, I don't give a shit. Am I taking the main stage, yes or no? If I'm not, I want more money.
He got a little victory over Joe Joyce, showing signs of CTE, freezing up in interviews, and getting smacked up by Zhang. He wanted to get out of there, didn't he, Sonny Edwards? He said to his new trainer, I don't want to be in here anymore. What happened to this whole molded in violence nonsense?
I was born in violence. I was made in violence. I'm molded in it and championed in violence.
Where was this tough Jamaican yardie gangster that you pretended to be over the years? When you was begging your new trainer to pull you out of the fight. Because he probably thought that his new trainer would be so grateful to be working with Sonny Edwards, Showtime Sonny, on DAZN and getting a nice little payday, one that he's probably never seen in boxing before. So he begged his trainer to get him out of there. Like how the Edwards family begged Croydon Council, to get them out of there, because they were being terrorised, for snitching. So Sonny Edwards' mum, she pretends to be ill, so she could get a council house in Sheffield. So Sonny Edwards came to Sheffield, with his mum. So how the Edwards family, begged Croydon Council, to get them out of there. Sonny Edwards wanted out of there, against the Yafai brother. He's got a son called Trans. And like after the fight, in the interviews and that, Sonny was saying, I was injured. I had a bad wrist. I had a bad back. My shoulders, etc. Trying to say to the Yafai brother, this wasn't the best version of Sonny Edwards. I'm sure he would agree. This wasn't the best version. Like he's trying to downplay the performance of the Yafai brother. Maybe he just performed really well, and made Sonny Edwards look terrible and made him beg to get pulled out of there, after the first round. And he was trying to diss Robert McCracken money. He was trying to say Robert McCracken's evil and he's, the mark of the beast. And he's basically trying to say that Robert McCracken is demonic, and satanic.
I'm really interested in what's going to come out in the documentaries. For me, this is a whole much bigger pyramid, and Rob is the part of it.
And then after the fight, he said, I only called Rob McCracken the devil because I was trying to sell the fight. I was trying to build up the fight, Me and that Yafai brother, we haven't got beef. I didn't hate him, we get on, so I wanted to sell the fight by targeting Robert McCracken. And saying that he's satanic and demonic, etc. It's a bit too strong, innit? It's a bit too much. I think Coogan was there, when Eddie Hearn got caught out with Sky Nicholson again. When Eddie Hearn sees the camera, he tries to lean forward, to try and hide behind Conor Bum. you know, and then he like just walks up to some random guy, you know, to shake their hand, you know, to try and get out of the shot. And Sky Nicholson, she looked all confused, you know, like she didn't know what was going on. So Eddie Hearn, he like motioned down, you know, with his head, you know, towards his phone, you know, like saying, I'll message you, you know, to let you know what's going on, you know, because she's looking really confused, you know, because Eddie Hearn's normally in control, but he kind of loses his composure, you know, when he realizes he's caught on camera with Sky Nicholson again. You know, he was on edge, wasn't he, Eddie Hearn? And this Connor Bum as well, he's probably cheating on Victoria Bum. Because, like, you know, at first, you know, that woman who stood next to him, you know, when she realizes the camera's on him, you know, she walks away, you know, and walks up to Sky Nicholson. So Connor Bum's probably cheating on Victoria Bum, isn't he? You know, like how Eddie Hearn's probably cheating on his wife. And like Sky Nicholson posted a photo, you know, of her on a little date with Eddie Hearn. And like Eddie Hearn, he's like hiding his fingers, you know, on his left hand. You know, like he's took his wedding ring off. You know, while he's on a little date, you know, with Sky Nicholson. You know, Jake Paul's manager was saying, why is Eddie Hearn, you know, promoting Sky Nicholson's victory? You know, instead of Katie Taylor's victory over Serrano. Why is he posting Sky Nicholson all the time? You know, she's not even that good, man. She just tip-taps and runs around the ring. You know, she don't really sell tickets. She's not that entertaining to listen to in interviews. So why is Eddie Hearn pushing her so much? But yeah, we'll see what happens anyway. But yeah, thanks for tuning in again, yeah? Thanks for that.